YouTube. It's Tuesday the 7th of December. It's just coming up to 20 to 10 in the morning, and yeah, I've already done my housework today. Tuesday's housework day. I started at just after 9:05 and I was finished for just after 9:30. The benefits of having a really small house is that housework takes no time. It does take an extra 5 minutes to what it used to. Now I've got the craft room, because I just used to have like a set of drawers in here with the printer on top that just needed a quick dust, and that was it. But it takes me a whole extra 5 minutes to just have a dust around in here and wipe the surfaces, but I'm not complaining. I don't mind an extra 5 minutes housework a week for my wonderful craft room. So yeah, we're all nice and clean. I'm just about to make a cup of tea, my second of the day, and get ahead of myself. My friend is coming at 11 o'clock ish, and we're going to have a nice chat and everything. And then we've got the storm arriving around about midday here. They said 8 inches of snow in places, but I think it'll be more well, I mean, we are quite high up here where I live, but I think it'll be the higher ground. Please excuse the printer noise next to me, because as usual, Charlie is on the printer. Hey Charlie, aren't you? Yeah. And he seems to mess around with all the buttons, because I love that printer. I've had it, well, I was thinking last night when I was talking about Charlie lying on it, and Charlie's 12. So I've had that printer and scanner for a long time, but whoever invented it didn't have cats, because if they did, they wouldn't have put the button on the top, because every time the cats go on it, they're turning it on, and I've even had them print things off before. so yeah. But yeah, so I'm just going to make a cup of tea. I'm hoping I can do a bit of stitching before my friend arrives, but we'll have to see, because you know what that's been like the past few days. But yeah, it's going to be a nice day, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'll talk to you all later. Hi, it's 2:15 in the afternoon. Marion left my friend from choir about half an hour ago. So yeah, we've had a lovely time. I think we could have talked for the next week, and yeah, without any problem. We've just chatted and chatted and chatted. It's been lovely. But she's Scottish, and when she came, she handed me this little present. She said it's tradition, she said, like in Scotland, that wherever you go you always take something with you. So like, she knew that I needed mugs, so she bought me a little Christmas mug. Isn't it nice? But she said it's not overly Christmassy, so she says I can use it throughout the year. So I have a cup of tea in here. Yep, and it was lovely. We just had a really nice chat, talked about nursing and all things nursing, and it was great. And she was telling me about, because like things were so different, like when she started training, it was like 1960. And she said she was 2 years into her training, and she got engaged, she was 19, so they stopped her training, because back then, you know, like married women didn't always tend to work, because they just said, well, you know, you'll get pregnant and then you'll come back and get pregnant again, so they stopped her training. But anyway, she, you know, after she had her children, she did come back and she carried on, and yeah, she had a long career in nursing. So it's yeah, it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. The storm has now hit us. The rain is horizontal. We've not got snow here, but I went out to the bin because an Amazon order arrived, so I went out to the recycling, and oh my gosh, it's horizontal, the rain, but it's not rain, it's sleet. So in that quick trip across to the bin, I got absolutely drenched. So I thought I'd get in my PJs anyway, but I've still got my socks on, and my socks are wet through as well. But yeah, never mind. But I'm really tired now, so I'm hoping to go into the living room and do some stitching. We will see. I've not eaten yet today because I'm not feeling so great today. I ate, yeah, because I'm not meant to eat wheat really, and of course I had those gifla yesterday, which were delicious, but paying for it today. But yeah, I don't mind because they were good. And a lovely lady who watches me from Finland, I think, is sending me some of the vanilla and a gingerbread, and she's sending me as a random act of kindness. So she's asked me if I will pay it forward, which I will. So if you are anybody who's on the lookout for something, you know, hit me up because I will definitely. I'd love to pay the rack forward. So, but I'll keep my eye out, definitely. But yeah, so Charlie's here next to me once again. Hey Charlie. Not looking, but he's been very friendly with Marion, and he's been chatting away to her because of course, like, he is the mascot for our choir, so it's the first time he's got to meet one of them in person because he's only met them over Zoom before. so yeah, so, and she doesn't have any pets, but she loves cats. She looks after her daughter's cat when they're on holiday. So even Missy came over to her, which is very unusual because, you know, Missy's such a quiet cat. She has to really know you before she'll come and say hello. But yeah, so I'm going to have my cup of tea in my new mug and get myself into the living room, and there's some birds arguing out there, and I'm going to do some stitching. Well, it's 5 to 6 and I'm in bed. Mikey? Poppy's coming. Pops. There she is. And Mikey's behind me. But yeah, I didn't manage any stitching. I was just really tired, so I just, oh sorry, Poppy's rubbing the camera. So yeah, I just chilled out in the craft room with a bit of Animal Crossing and watching some YouTube. And now I'm in bed, so. But tomorrow, sorry, Papa keeps nudging the camera. I am definitely going to do some stitching tomorrow. I think Mum will probably come over. I am here. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to do some stitching. So for now, I'm going to say goodnight. And Andy's now come for cuddles as well, if you can see him. There he is. Andy. This is my Kitty Crew Cuddle Committee. Poppy, Andy, and oh, and there he is, and Mikey. These are my cuddle committee all night, especially Mikey. Mikey likes to cuddle all night. I have to constantly be touching him. Oh. So yeah, so I'm going to enjoy cuddles with this lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.